I jumped off that bandwagon into some Simone Biles type of landing. Nigga. As soon as I seen the exit off this bandwagon, I left, traded all the...
What's up everybody, welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So Lil Durk's incarceration hasn't stopped his music output. The Chicago rapper released his Deep Thoughts album From Behind Bars on Friday. With Durk behind bars inside MDC LA, his management team picked up the slack to piece together his 20-track Deep Thoughts album with his blessing. The project features artists from Future Lil Baby, Jhené Aiko, among others. It's Durk's first album since 2023's Almost Healed. The 32-year-old continued to gain momentum heading into the project as the RIAA announced that Durk earned another 53 certifications.
Couple things dropped. Durk dropped his album. It's called Deep Thoughts. I'm gonna give Durk some grace. I did listen to the project, and I can tell this was a really hard project for him to put out. Given everything that's going on in this,
you about to be serious for a second, so let me
content-wise,
Ice is about to give Durk grace. I jumped off that bandwagon into some Simone Biles type of landing. Nigga. As soon as I seen the exit off this bandwagon, I left, traded all the stock in. I am off of this one.
Okay.
Talk to Ice.
I'm still a fan, and I've been looking.
I want him to be alright, but sorry, buddy, I'm not with the music drops.
So, well, I could even understand that in your position, you might need. You know what I mean?
I get it.
I get it.
Yeah, I get it.
With what his content usually kind of revolves around, given your current legal predicament, it wouldn't be smart to do that.
True.
So you're in a sticky spot here.
True.
I got to drop in the album. They muted certain lines. You know, it's and I could tell some of these songs might not have been the songs. I might have had other songs I wanted to go instead.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I didn't enjoy it as much, but I understand it. So I'm not gonna really shit on it, because this is a real tricky album to try to put out right now for the type of artist that he is.
Right.
There's a couple songs on there, be clear. It's a couple joints on there.
He can't talk about sliding and all that other shit on
He can't. Like, his lines in there where he's saying, I paid for bail for such and such with money from a feature verse. You can't say that now, so you have to blank the name out. You're trying to talk and be who you are, the voice of the streets, the voice of the trenches, but I'm in a real bad legal predicament right now. I can't really talk.
Is J. Cole on the album?
No, Cole's not on. The features are Jhené.
All right, it's the little choir that was there with J. Cole.
I was just about to say that nigga should have went and got Cole and did a whole album.
Half of that choir, at least Lil Jerry. Anybody, one person.
It's not many features, but none of them. It's Jhené, Future, Huncho. I might be missing somebody, but that's it. It's like four features. Oh, Lil Baby.
Freeze, let me ask you a question.
I don't want y'all. No, I'm bad. I am going to interrupt you real quick because I don't want to forget. Yo, this shit is so entertaining now. I don't want y'all to stop. I want to be alive to see y'all totally kill this hip hop shit.
That's what I was about to ask. Freeze.
I ain't going.
You think that hip hop is?
I'm too invested now.
You think hip hop is on its way out the door with all the incarcerations?
Let's kill it.
No.
Let's kill it.
That's only this portion of hip hop.
There's a certain brand of hip hop is.
Maybe that drill rap. Because again,
a lot of people are incarcerated. Paul.
The people that are making music about killing and actually killing are going to have a hard time making.
It's going to be rough.
Making music.
Yeah, but they had control of the market for a while, right? I mean,
I wouldn't say that, but they had a run.
They were being pushed. They had a run. They were being pushed to the forefront.
Thank you.
Yes,
they had a run.
So how does that look now, right? I mean,
not great.
We're not taking a lot of people have been shitting on the Cardi album, right? His name?
Playboy Cardi.
Huh?
Playboy Cardi.
Yeah, people have been making fun of that, and like the music the artists that people look forward to seeing are currently locked up, like
not dropping. That's not, but that's only a small portion. Yeah. You still have rappers that are dropping. You know what I'm saying? You still got.
But are they moving the needle?
It's over, man. It's over.
Are they moving the needle?
I don't give a fuck with y'all.
Fam, Kendrick's Luther has been #1 for how many weeks now?
All right, yes, Kendrick.
All right, you got that.
One person.
You got Drake is still Draking. Nokia is still moving.
That's two people.
The type of music that's
no. Names one people.
The charts is just them right now.
I'm
talking about the charts. Who's dropping?
Whoever you want to name.
I think rock and roll is coming back
to fight the game. Yeah.
I think rock and roll.
Yeah, Neil Diamond.
The Bee Gees. The Bee Gees.
Yo, this shit is dead, dying fast. These niggas is selling ass for a fraction of a penny.
But they've
Albums
been
are
doing
dropping
that.
less. You are seeing musicians less. More and more musicians are having to get it from the backyard or from some other means. They not giving you the money that you earned. This shit is over, man. Shit is fucking destroying and rebuilding in front of us.
But
and that's not what we're talking about right now.
Yeah, I'm about to
that's
say
maybe
that's totally
a deeper
different.
conversation. But a large portion of this shit is all of you idiots just talking about shit.
Yeah.
It is, yo.
That's a fact.
It is. Yo, I've heard more Yellow Beezy verses than I've ever heard in the last 2 weeks. To my surprise, he's nice.
Yes.
I would never know that because I tap out of a certain faction of hip hop. The Yellow Beezy kid can rap. And when I hear the rap, guess what he doing? You guessed it.
Tell him.
I'm like, damn, this nigga nice, but he's telling right now. All of these niggas talk too fucking much.
No, what's happening?
Now, I'm talking about that sector
listen,
of it.
What's happening is you got street niggas, gang niggas rapping. It's not rappers talking about this shit. You got people that's living this shit now saying, hey, let me try to rap. And we got this thing about hip hop where you got to be authentic. We champion authenticity. We want everybody to be true to who you are. So their idea of that is, okay, let me tell y'all who I am.
No, but you don't got to be specific in all the shit you did.
They don't know. They don't know the difference.
NWA was talking about street shit.
Yeah, but all of
Rap was talking about street shit.
Ice Cube wasn't a street nigga. Somebody was talking about street shit.
Eazy-E was.
I'm talking about just easy.
You get what I'm saying?
Just easy. But I'm saying a lot of these kids today are doing way worse shit than NWA was talking about and doing, and it's telling their real stories. They're not sitting there telling what my mans in them did, what I heard. These niggas putting in the work themselves and talking about it.
That's my point, though. But
And I ain't even really talking about them because they powerless. It's the people that are giving them the situations for them to do what they want.
But even that, Joe, Mobb Deep was talking about shooting that out in the hallway and all that other shit. Listen, let me finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mobb Deep might not have been doing the shootouts, but if you are an artist and you can paraphrase what your experiences have been, you don't gotta say, yo, I caught that nigga outside the 7-Eleven at 3:11 on a Friday and he had on a blue shirt. You don't have to say that, bro.
Yeah.
If you're an artist, you can say, yo, we caught him.
But these guys aren't artists, Spectre.
That's what I'm saying. They are not
They
artists.
are artists.
They are,
No,
but
they're
they're
not.
not.
They're
Some of these
becoming
niggas can
artists.
rap.
For sure.
That still don't.
That'll make you an artist.
Artist is secondary to what they do.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna give the cops my play-by-play. I'm gonna say, yo, we caught this nigga over here, wet the car up, da-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna rap my
But
shit.
some of these guys might not be the most poetic, so they're not like good with the little metaphor and the
And not just
simile.
that, the rappers today, their biggest thing is being called out as a fraud.
All right.
So to them, they feel like I gotta let you know that's our shit.
Guess what they gonna call out? Roll call.
No. Listen, we on the same side.
8C2124P. Yo,
What y'all think?
lock it.
I agree with
Crazy.
That's one of the bad.
That's one of the fundamental differences that I found way back in the day when the gang started to infiltrate Jersey City and was just running up on niggas and trying to see what's good. You down, you not, get down or lay down, what type of shit it was. Like Casanova had a phone call the other day that went public. And in the call, he was like, yeah, man, I'm telling you, because don't you know you have to denounce your shit publicly if yada, 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 yada. So, yeah, man, such and such is smart because he got on the record. He denounced that shit, indicated that shit. And so my brain early on would say, even if I wanted to be that, it seemed like the smart way to be that and do that with the most success is to not announce it.
Yeah.
No.
Yes and no. Hold on.
I'm not arguing it.
No.
I'm not arguing it.
No,
Because there's the other side of that.
I know what that is, so I'm not arguing it.
I was about to say.
I'm saying what my brain said
strategically.
when.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
But some of them niggas, you can't denounce it publicly.
And some of them niggas
Social
are the
media was
reason
a
you get to
mistake,
move
is
around
actually-
the way you move around. So they're gonna be.
Exactly.
You can't separate
It's
from
the
that.
reputation of what some of them niggas stand for. You can't just denounce them.
Yeah, you
When
gotta
when you
bring that-
outside with
yeah.
them, the protection, the how many people coming out because you represent this gang. This, you know, it's a lot.
Social media was insane.
And
I feel like a lot of
niggas,
this shit is
a lot of niggas that denounce end up getting DP'd.
Yeah, but you know what happened too? This is somewhat a good topic.
saying it.
Yeah.
Some of this is a real good topic.
It is.
Also, what happened? The same way that we talk about labels removing the sub labels and production companies that develop A&R and basically day to day handle their acts, right? Like a Rockefeller, Disturbing the Peace, a fucking Murder Inc. So, but when there's the erasure of all of them now, and the label wants to become the direct to the act, there is nobody that understands
Culture.
monitoring culture, fucking day-to-day managing culture. So it's just a clusterfuck.
Let me ask you a question about that.
I would agree with that.
These niggas are purposely looking at niggas to give them deals who
We know what you're gonna do, and we know you ain't gonna be here long.
We want you to do
Exactly.
this.
But look, let me ask you a question about that. You mentioned like the Disturbing the Pieces and all these sub labels, right? From the artist side, who's been hearing the stories of, okay, if I sign to you, then you're signed to you, then you're signed to you, I'm getting even less money. It make you not want to go that route anyway.
okay, but
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that, but now there's less stars too.
There you go.
You can do it your way. I'm telling you how to be a star.
Sure. Right.
And I'm telling you that with my relationships and my 30, 40 years in this business, I know the ins and outs. So you gonna do this.
Also, back in the day, the people that were running the production companies and the boutique labels and such were usually street dudes that were trying to steer the artists to
away
not
from-
really
in
be
the
street
right way.
dudes.
Yeah, the music industry should have handled the hybrid of artists that now is also the street nigga. Like the car industry handled the thought of hybrid vehicles. Like there was a time where they thought that was just going to take over, and then they looked at analytics and was like, no, the economy and the mass audience is not ready for just hybrid cars 100%. So slow down on the production. Let's get back to what we're doing here.
True.
And slow roll this. It's too many, too fast, too soon with all of these.
But
I think that's internet.
but it's programmed that way. I mean, the numbers, the clicks,
It's the internet.
attentions, the internet. They only pay attention to a video.
Let me ask you a question, because y'all
violence.
say that a lot, right? But from a business standpoint, I'm just the business standpoint. If I see that all of these artists that are coming out, right, they just fly by night artists.
Yeah.
They're not sticking.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect to Durk and them niggas was hot as fish grease 3 years ago. It's not sticking no more. So I would look at it and be like, yo, how could I revamp this so I could get a Ja Rule, so I could get a Luda, so I could get somebody that could get a 10, 12 year run that we could be profitable with. That don't make sense in a business stance?
Of course
It may not.
It may not today.
may not.
today.
It may not.
Because of the microwave society we live in today. So
Gotcha.
now it's just.
I could keep
Again, they're
getting
not
a
looking
bunch-
I
for
could just keep
longevity.
fabricating new
Yeah.
artists and keep cracking them.
I get 7
Yeah.
of y'all, and I can hit y'all 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then go get another group.
Hey yo, when you watch,
Versus building with one, and then God forbid you learn the game.
You got to learn the
Right.
game and get
and now
get hotter.
you want. I'm gonna always try to get the star quarterback on the rookie contract
for the cheap.
Absolutely.
hey yo, Ish, you watch a kid, let's say a kid in West Bubblefuck, and just start dissing people that he had issues with, and see the numbers on that video. See where it goes. So now the labels, they're predatory. They take advantage of that.
But that ain't no longevity in that.
I mean, but to them, they're not the instant,
They're not looking at
instant
longevity.
gratification.
They're looking at both. They're looking for
instant
both, but-
gratification is a main
We looking
component in
at
this
kids
game.
getting killed.
And I was about to
Talking
say,
longevity. It's over.
And look,
No, I'm
not to
talking
be,
about
not to
from
be,
the
not to
label
be,
standpoint.
from the label standpoint, not to be fucked up. You worth more when you die.
True.
So if you got a couple projects, them shit's gonna shoot up the charts. Now I don't gotta break nothing down. It is some longevity there. Rest in peace. They still streaming Juice WRLD. They still streaming Triple X. Rest in peace.
And I low key think that these labels in the contract got some sort of insurance on these niggas when they pass
do.
away
Absolutely.
to make them get money. Like it's some crazy
Absolutely.
shit going on.
It's risk assessment.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's risk assessment, bro. It's, again, as a person that's worked in regular insurance, you look at a situation and you see, hey, what's the chances are what we got to pay out.
Yeah, we just talked about this. Yeah.
So let's weigh it on. Let's weigh it all out, and then we move accordingly. Yeah.
How did niggas speak to you when they didn't agree with your quote?
I wasn't doing that. I was doing the claim.
Nigga said, "What, nigga? I'm
But
gonna."
When I tell
in
you,
the event that you,
oh no, I had people go the fuck off.
Nah, he ain't had to see him. He was on the phone.
Yeah, I'm on the phone. I don't gotta see you. But I've had people go the fuck off.
You got lucky.
I know what you're talking about.
He told the one you go there with the little cuticle.
Yeah.
Now you come out with the clipboard.
No, they got the iPad now. That's the adjuster.
That nigga stick your head in the
Appraiser.
clipboard.
Nigga, I go to ICE and get fucking military insurance, boy.
You won't.
Nigga, are you crazy?
I hear you.
Nigga, I would get the best deal ever if ICE is in that cubicle.
Okay.
What?
Me too. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Just to whip the shit out of ICE.
You're going to jail.
You're right.
Hey, yo.
Talk all that tough shit you want.
Make this say 20 a month, big dog.
Yo.
No, I'm gonna make this say 911.
Yo, this your name on this nameplate?
Yo, you Lamont?
Okay. Yo, okay.
You Lamont. This your home address, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This your
All right.
last name?
Yo, check this out.
Terroristic.
Next
threat.
month, you start paying my insurance for a year. All right?
Yo, I think it'd be wise for you to pay my shit. Tariq.
Hold that thought, big dog.
Nigga, what? Food stamps with the insurance if I walk in that place and freezes in the cubicle. What? What? Nigga, you better fix me up, nigga.
No
I got you.
No deductible, nigga.
No, nothing.
I'm gonna fix you
till
right on up.
till I'm 75.
Fixing up.
I'll make you an offer you cannot refuse.
Yeah.
Come get this
Niggas is so dumb, yo.
Let me run this up the chain real quick.
You ever notice that people like the insurance, they always get choked? Like when niggas don't punch them, they choke.
You see the repo dude? You see the video of the repo dude?
Those niggas get choked. Those.
All the niggas that go
come in
out.
the door again. The Jehovah Witnesses, all them niggas, everybody get choked.
Putting ice by the little green plastic garbage.
They choked the shit.
Your head is short. Nigga, give it to the church. You can be dead before Arsenal can pop up. Give me this
Arsene popping off?
You see, my license plate is X.
Nigga stupid.
And they told me, you son of a bitch. 457, nigga.
This nigga stupid.
They choked
Can't
that
say
shit.
that word.
Niggas like this. You stupid motherfucker. You heard what the
I'm parked in the fucking front, nigga.
XJA, I got it. I got it. Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Yo, stop, yo. You can't say that.
Yes, he can.
They choke the shit out of niggas like freeze.
And fix my sister insurance since I'm up here too now.
Take the points off.
God damn.
Stop, freeze.
Don't say free.
Wait, I'm laughing. Wait, I got.
I'm saying you niggas in jail. I'm telling you now.
They put their thumb like this.
Wait, you know why it's funny? Wait, stop. I'm doing Prize Picks though.
Yeah, they put the
Holy shit.
They did a thumb. Yeah.
Yo.
Don't let them choke you with the one hand, nigga. What the fuck did I say, nigga? They go like,
Yo.
the nigga fall into the laptop. The whole cuticle fall apart.
Yo, I would choke. Yeah, I'd choke ice to all the cubicles. They can laugh like domino. Nigga, give me the fucking.
Nigga be like, yo, give me a staple. Start stapling your head. Start staple you on your head. Oh, shit. Paul, stop laughing, Paul.
man.
No, listen.
Y'all niggas are stupid.
I got Prize Picks coming soon. Number one. But let me just say this first. This is why it's funny. A few months ago, Ice-T got pulled over
Oh, shit. I remember that.
by the police.
In Jersey. Mm-hmm. Down the block from DMV.
And he
On his way to, yeah.